Hello everybody, my name is Kamen, and welcome back to the unboxing where we're going to a bit of familiar ground. Now, if you'll remember, way back early on in the unboxings, we started with Ultraman. That's not what we're talking about today. Right after we started Ultraman, though, we started unboxings for one of my favorite Kamen Rider series that was coming out recently at the start of this little unboxing extravaganza. And funnily enough, we're jumping back to it. That would be Kamen Rider Revice. We started with Kamen Rider Revice and Kamen Rider Vice right at the same time, because obviously. Then, on the unboxing, we've also covered Kamen Rider John, Kamen Rider Evil, and I believe we've covered Kamen Rider Demons? I have Kamen Rider Demons, but I don't remember if I unboxed him. I think I did. I'll check back. But I've basically been covering my entire Kamen Rider Revice journey on the unboxings, which is a very neat little time capsule of sorts for a series that I love. However, now we're jumping back into Revice with something that I've honestly been meaning to kind of want to get, but also it's been a suit that I'm not super into, and I wanted to wait till discounts, and discounts finally came. So today we're looking at the SH Figuarts Kamen Rider Revice. Yeah, this is funny, because I still don't have Live, the secondary writer from the series. I have Evil, and I'm fine without Live. I really hate normal Live and his suit. That's something you gotta get to know about me. I hate Kamen Rider Live. He's ugly as hell. Give me Holy Live or give me death. Anyways, we're taking a look at another suit that was kind of ugly, but somewhat grew on me. Not as much as some of the other suits, but it grew on me. This is Kamen Rider Revice Thunder Gale, to be more precise. And for some reason, this was like one of the first things they fucking announced. They announced this figure before they did Kamen Rider Live, the secondary writer of the series. The order, I believe, of announcements was Revive Vice. They were announced at the same time because they're dual writers, so obviously. Then it was Evil. Then John. No, then Demons, then John, then this. This suit got its figure art revealed, like, within weeks of the suit's debut in the show. That never happens. Usually suit debuts in SH Figuarts form take a couple of months. Like, Revice premiered in August, September. The figures got revealed in November. They got released in like March-ish, give or take. This figure, it got revealed like within the within 2 weeks of the suit's debut in the show. And it's like, what? It's absurd, but it's also kind of an ugly suit. We'll get there. But first, we don't really get a look at that because it's a P-Band item, so it's in the P-Bandai shipper. It says Kamen Rider Revice, barcode, Tamashii Nations, SH Figuarts, stuff like that. SH Figuarts, Kamen Rider Revice. But yeah, it's a plain black or brown box. You've seen this before. You know what we're getting into. We've done P-Bandai unboxings before. So without further ado, let's actually see what the box looks like. This figure's been reviewed by so few people that I don't know what the box looks like. Like the predominant American writer figure art reviewer has reviewed it. But otherwise, nobody wants this figure. So I was able to get it for way cheaper than I expected. And you can honestly kind of tell why. This thing is highlighter colored. So at the front of the box, it's a usual P-Bandai Revice box. So it's one main color in the background, in this case that highlighter yellow. 50th anniversary of Kamen Rider, because that's what Revice was. It was the 50th anniversary season. Bandai Namco right there. SH Figuarts logo right there. The stamp for the Vice stamp that the figure mainly comes with right there. Tamashii Nation seal of quality. The Tamashii Web whatever logo. Kamen Rider Revice. It should say Thunder Gale. I don't know why it doesn't. But sure. There's so many other suits they could have done that look better than this. Like, honest to God, I think they should have done, instead of this, they should have done Barid Rex. Yes, it's like a mid-form. But, alternatively, they only have to make Barid Rex, have him come with the shield that you give to the pre-existing Vice, thus selling more Vices, Whatever. This suit's highlighter colored, but it's got a cool debut. Anyways, on this side, it just says Kamen Rider Revice in the kind of Revi pink. It's got the stamp and the continuation of the image. This side's in the Vice blue. We got Revice right there. It says Kamen Rider Revice right there. On the top, it's that Vicey black. You got the Vice stamp right there, Kamen Rider Revice. On the bottom, it's also black. You get another promotional image as well as a little bit of legal information. On this side, we got more legal information, and we get a bunch of promotional images of this figure doing stuff, including him holding a weapon that the figure doesn't fucking come with, because that comes with Gian. Thankfully, I have Gian. But that's really annoying. This figure also should have come with any weapon. The only reason I'm willing to get it is because I have so much of Revice already that it's like I can fill in the gaps. He does come with the Geo Vice stamp, though, the Brachio. That's cool. Simple style and heroic action. Let's get this figure unboxed so we can take a look at the madness. Shing. There we go. Open her up. Slide it open, and you can see everything the figure comes with, which is basically just hands. His Vice stamp's kind of coming out of his belt. This is everything the figure comes with. You know the drill. Get it on the ground. Open up the cover. Let's take a look at things. Yep, there goes his the Thunder Gale Vice stamp. He does come with the Thunder Gale Vice stamp. It's removable. Let's take a look at it. It's very well painted. I'll say something. This Vice stamp is really cool. I like the fan of it all. It's fun. And it's just really well rendered here. It's very small, but it's got all the details it needs to have. And it just, as with basically every Vice stamp, slides right into the belt. And it stays there relatively well. It just kind of slid out in packaging. You do get another Vice stamp. This is the Brachio Vice stamp. This gives Revice his Geo-based form. You can see the little bit of Geo sculpting in the background. You can't see it because it's not super clear in the frame, but it's got that little bit of Geo sculpting in back. But it's also the Brachio. The Vice stamps have all been really well done, all things considered, and you get the stamp printing down at the bottom. But otherwise, the main thing that you get in this figure, unfortunately, is hands. He should have come with the rolling Vice stamp. Like, yes, they're saving it for the other Vice, the Kamen Rider Vice figure, which they did make, thankfully, because that suit's awesome. But if you take it off of him and give it to this figure in your display, it leaves that figure without his weapon. So you should probably give him that sword thing that John comes with. It'll fill out your collection, whatever. Anyways, he comes with, let's start with hands. He comes with the Vice Rocker hands. This is something Kamen Rider Vice didn't come with. There's a separate set where it's Vice in his base form rather than in his morphed form, as well as two other demons, and it comes with these hands that are compatible with that Vice. But this fits Vice's vibe so well. He's got that kind of rocker personality, so he's got his demon rocker hands. He also comes with a fair set of standard hands. He comes with fists, and looking at them, they're very well painted and sculpted. There's a little bit of bleed some places, but it's not that noticeable. But these are fairly complex, all things considered. They got the spike, they got the hand plate, they got the two different colors of paint, one for the thumb, one for the rest of the hand, and it's fairly impressive that they were able to do it so well and so cleanly. It's just that it's this form. Why did I buy it? Shut up, I like this show. And it's got a cool debut. But for anyone who's not really super deep into Revice, I don't think this figure is cool enough to appeal, I guess. Anyways, those are my ramblings. He comes with holding hands, despite not having anything to hold. This is for the rolling Vice stamp and for the swords and whatnot. Same deal as the other hands. I mean, what do you want me to say? They're hands. Next up is a different type of gripping hand. I believe or it was either those are for the Vice stamps, these are for the weapons, or this is for the Vice stamp, those are for the weapons. I think those are for the weapons, this is for the Vice stamp. I think. Anyways, you get two of those, and you also get two of these open out claw hands, so he can use, like, scratching attacks, because, deal with the devil. Again, they're all very well painted, very well sculpted. It's just, why are we doing this suit? Why are we doing this suit? But anyways, let's get the figure out, and yep, that's Kamen Rider Revice Thunder Gale. For those of you who are unfamiliar with the show, Kamen Rider Revice and Kamen Rider Vice are dual writers. They have one belt, but that's because the way they work is Revice, the secret identity of Revice, it's not really a secret identity. Ikki, he made a deal with a devil. He technically made one kind of, sort of, they're technically already always part of each other, but he makes a deal with this devil who's inside of him named Vice, and then he takes the driver, and they become Kamen Rider Revice together, and then they got to start working together, and then they get better, they become better friends. It's really cute. But then, in this arc, they finally seal that deal by being able to become one guy. It doesn't initially work because it's an experiment. There's initially the experimental rolling Vice stamp, which makes them Kamen Rider Vice, where only one is in control at a time. But then this is a perfect fusion of like their personalities or whatever. Anyways, here's Kamen Rider Revice. He's got thighs. He's got thigh like padding. That's weird. It's fucking weird. Let's try to get some of this out. The thigh ones are gonna be fucking ass. I mean, I get it. He's got glossy thighs, but also, Jesus Christ. We don't want to chip them inner thigh. Come on. We gotta get this plastic out. Oh, yeah, he's got drop downs. That's nice. Also, if you remember, the original Kamen Rider Revice, which this mold is somewhat based on, was fairly flawed, especially in the shoulder pads. So I want to see... I've seen that it's somewhat better, but I want to see it for myself. Also, this figure's sharp. Look at all these sharp fucking edges. There is your... Ow. There's your pull tabs. There we go. There. Fucking... Come on. There we are. Might have gotten torn in there, but if it's in there, it's in there, and I can't see it, so that's fine. But yeah, this figure is very sharp. Be careful if you get this. It's stabbing me all the time already. But yeah, looking at the head, it does capture it. If I'm gonna say anything, it does capture the suit very well. It doesn't leave any details out from what I can really tell. It's got the Vice stamp right there. It's got his logo right there. The molding is a bit soft for my taste, but that might just be because of the fucking yellow. It's got those underlying blacky Kamen Rider Vice colors that the Revice armor gets. The Thunder Gale armor kind of covers over. But yeah, I mean, the suit's been growing on me with time, which is why I was willing to buy it, also at the cheap price, relatively speaking. Yeah, his legs have nice drop downs, which allow him to really get nice kicks, which you want to have a rider do. He's got that nice knees. I think the feet feel slightly better than Revice, but Revice's feet were unfortunately never great articulation-wise. But yeah, the lower part is very dark, because it's mostly the Kamen Rider Vice suit, which is a black and blue suit. But it fits that very well, and you get those little sparks of color on the boots. Like, I think, theoretically, this is a great idea, covering the darkened Kamen Rider Vice suit with all these bright, shining colors. But the yellow is a weird fucking choice. The highlighter yellow. Like, it kind of works. In a weird way, it kind of works. But yeah, the torso, again, it's mostly unpainted. It's, like, in that yellow plastic, but we get painted detail. I think it works fairly well. It's just such a weird color scheme. And you can see just all the spikes. Something I've seen people do, like, I'm on the Thomas Jujubee Discord. I'm not going to tell you how to get in and go to his channel to find out. But someone on there was making a true Revice, the fucking stage show suit, out of this, because they're dual molded, whatever. It's stupid. But I think that's a good idea. You can take this and turn it into that true Revice suit, and most people would be none the wiser. And that's something that might be worthwhile doing. Now, let's check these fucking shoulder pads. I've seen that they are a lot more swivelly, so they're able to get out of the way fucking better. Oh, that popped off. Okay. they aren't able to get out of the way as much as I'd like. But that's been a problem with the Revice figures, or the Revive figures primarily. His weird shoulder pad design wasn't well implemented. I think this is slightly better range. He's not able to get that full T yet. I think I saw the other reviewer, D Amazing, do that, which got a little bit, do something like this, which got a little bit more range, but if you want it to be suit accurate, that's about as much as you get, which is fine. It's workable. I think this feels better than Revi's shoulder pads did, which I'm thankful for. I didn't need another reason to hate this suit. Still not out all the way, but you get enough, in my opinion. And then anything else you need, you can just go around like so. Yeah. Yeah, he's very spiky, which means he's going to be a falling hazard, because the spikes might break off. And he's also just a hazard in general, because like he's stabbing me all the time. Oh my god. His hands are sharp. His shoulders are sharp. His back is covered in goddamn spikes. What the fuck is going on here? Oh yeah, here's his back. Way darker in color. Again, this is based on the Jack Revice suit, or the Jack Vice, whatever. Which is like, which is like a nice dark suit. They made that one super hard to get because it was like a con exclusive or something. But yeah. I do think this is a fun figure. And like I saw it online and it looked fairly worthwhile. It didn't have the accessories, unfortunately. And this is definitely not making it on the top 15 list. But it's not making like dishonorable mention. This isn't a Zoro. This is a good figure. It's just a good figure with no accessories of a bad suit. But I'm a Revice slut, so it's here anyways. Yay. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video. That's where I'm going to leave it. Let me know what you think of Revice. I like it. You probably hate it, which I get. I'm biased towards Revice. Revice is my bias. Anyways, the only show I like more I mean, I shouldn't say that. I like plenty of other writer series, but I also like O's more. O's is awesome. You should watch O's. Go watch O's. It's epic. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed this video. Let me know what you think of anything by leaving a comment. It lets me know that this video is a good idea, giving me that support. I enjoy being supported. In recent days, as of the recording of this video, about like August of 2024, which is giving you an idea of my usual recording schedule, I've been getting random influxes of viewership, which I've been really appreciative of. So I know it's late to say this, but I legitimately thank you. Thank you for being here, sticking around through my bullshit. And yeah, let me know if you want more Kamen Rider videos. These don't do the best, but I love Kamen Rider, so I've got to do it. Kamen Rider is my first fucking love. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you all in the next one. Bye-bye!